Busy Saturday morning, and we certainly thank you for starting your weekend with us. I'm Christina Watkins here with First Warning meteorologist Cam Tran. Another major headline, Cam, our forecast. We are getting just about every season in a matter of days.
That's right. The first season, we have some wet weather and also some very warm weather. We are watching a cold front coming in tomorrow that could also fire up some severe storms. So again, a little bit of everything. Give you a big heads up tomorrow afternoon. We are expecting impact weather. So Sunday from 2 to 6 o'clock in the afternoon, we could see some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms, and any thunderstorm that does become severe or strong could bring in some damaging winds as well as hail. So again, tomorrow afternoon from 2 to 6, just be extra weather aware. We have a cold front coming in tomorrow, and up ahead of that, we could see some pop-up showers and thunderstorms that could be on the feisty side. Right now, though, we are looking at calm and quiet weather here in Central Florida. 64 right now in DeLand, 67 in Sanford, 65 right now in St. Cloud. It will be very warm today. High temperatures this afternoon will climb into the upper 80s, 85 in DeLand, 87 in Orlando, and 87 in St. Cloud. Even our beachline spots will be fairly warm with highs in the mid-80s, all thanks to that west-southwesterly flow. Taking a look at our first warning radar, quiet conditions out there. We are tracking a little bit of fog this morning, mostly up in Marion County at the moment. You see visibility about 3 miles in Ocala, some patchy fog as well in Sumter County. Otherwise, a very quiet start to your Saturday morning. We are looking at plenty of sunshine today and a very warm day with a high of 87 degrees. I'll talk more about that chance for severe weather coming up in 15 minutes, including the timing of when we could see those thunderstorms coming up.
7:10. Now let's get to your certified most accurate forecast with First Warning meteorologist Cam Tran. Cam, we are looking far ahead into next week because we really need to take this time to dig out the big coats.
That's because we are looking at, Christina, by Tuesday morning, very dangerous wind chills across our area. By Tuesday, it is going to feel like 36. So not the air temperature will drop to 36, but the combination, the temperature and the winds will make it feel like to our skin 36 degrees, 29 in Ocala. So wind chills down into the 20s and 30s come Tuesday morning. And we are going to see likely a wind chill advisory issue. I would be surprised if it does get issued because wind chills around 35 degrees or lower, winds will be around 10 miles per hour or greater, and the duration 3 hours or more. So brutally cold temperatures coming on Tuesday. Now today, though, we've got beautiful sunshine, so hopefully you go out and enjoy it. Here's a 12-hour look at your forecast in Melbourne. High temperatures climb in the mid-80s this afternoon with lots of sunshine and dry conditions. But again, big changes on the way, including tomorrow. We've got a chance of strong to severe thunderstorms. I'll let you know the timing of that wet weather coming up in just a few minutes.
People in town for that festival. Let's bring in First Warning meteorologist Cam Tran. I know you can hear it. Fist pump right now. You can hear the music going. It's going to be a great time. But we're watching the forecast, especially for tomorrow.
We've got some changes on the way, and one of those big changes is we could see the possibility of severe thunderstorms come tomorrow afternoon. So today, wonderful weather. Will be warm, though. High temperatures climbing into the mid to upper 80s this afternoon, and can't rule out a stray sprinkle, but really the best shot for rain will be later in the day for tomorrow. We are expecting a few showers and some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. So it's not going to be anything widespread, but those thunderstorms that do pop up later tomorrow could be a bit on the feisty side. Here's a look at our futurecast. So tomorrow morning, we're going to be waking up to some fog. Futurecast wants to bring in some rain. If we do see any rain, it's going to be a light drizzle. I don't think it's going to be what this is indicating. But at 2 o'clock, we'll start to see a few pop-up thunderstorms already. Notice by 4 to 5 o'clock, they get a little bit stronger out there, especially towards the I-4 corridor. And then as we go into around 6 o'clock, they start to push off to the east. So that's round one of rain. The second round of rain is going to be with the actual front itself moving through. This is going to be very late Sunday night. We're talking about 10, 11 o'clock Sunday night, and this is not going to be strong to severe. It's going to be more of a light pitter-patter of rain, and this will be moving in even into early Monday morning. So 2 rounds of rain expected tomorrow. Again, nothing widespread, but we just could see 1 or 2 of those be on the stronger side. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center did put all of Central Florida highlighted in the green, which indicates a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather for tomorrow. So we do have some impact weather in the forecast for tomorrow afternoon because of that. Behind that front, the bottom just drops out. Tuesday morning, I actually dropped the temperatures by about 1 to 2 more degrees because it is trending colder and colder now. So by Tuesday morning, Orlando will drop down to 40 degrees. Sanford, you'll now drop down to 39 degrees. Daytona Beach also 39 degrees. But this doesn't even tell the full weather story because winds will be breezy. They'll be out of the north on Tuesday morning about 5 to 15 miles per hour, and that is just going to bring a big drop with those wind chills. So when you step outside on Tuesday morning, it's going to feel more like 29 degrees in DeLand, 30 in Sanford, 26 in Ocala, and a bone-chilling 29 in the Villages, which is why we have impact weather for Tuesday morning as well because of the brutally and really dangerously cold conditions. Live look outside this morning, a little bit of fog as we take a live look at KSC, where we're currently in the mid-60s there. 63 right now in DeLand, and good morning to Villages. You're also at 63. We are looking at a toasty afternoon with highs in the upper 80s today with plenty of sunshine and our first warning radar as it's doing its scan. Not picking up any rain, and I'm not really expecting any rain in the forecast today other than a stray shower possible late this afternoon, but don't let that hamper any of your plans. Here's a look at your Central Florida certified most accurate 7-day forecast. Impact weather for tomorrow for that threat for an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm. Monday is a transition day. That's when that cold air starts to filter in, but really won't be fully in place until Tuesday morning. And that is when we will be talking about some dangerously cold conditions and possibly even some frost here in Central Florida. Coming up in the next half hour, I'll show you which areas could see frosty conditions at 7:47. But for now, let's send it to break. Yeah, it's trending for sure.
It is. I'm Christina Watkins here in the Weather Center with First Warning meteorologist Cam Tran. Cam, another big talker right now are the temperatures that we're expecting in the next few days.
It is going to be a huge cool down, and not just that, a shock to our system, how cold it's going to be. So for example, Ocala, you'll drop down to temperatures by this Tuesday to near freezing, and then on Wednesday, 35 degrees. But this doesn't even tell the full weather story because it's going to be breezy, so it's actually going to feel more like the 20s out come Tuesday morning. So we're talking about dangerously cold conditions and pretty rare wind chills here in Central Florida. Now that is all next week. Today, wonderful weather to get outside. Right now, 67 in Sanford. Good morning, St. Cloud. You're at 65 degrees. Total opposite of what we're expecting on Tuesday because highs this afternoon will be in the upper 80s, so very warm. 87 in Orlando as well as Kissimmee. Even our beachline spots will be very warm with a high of 85 in Titusville. As we take a look at our satellite and radar on this Saturday morning, just a few wispy high-level clouds around. We'll see a mix of clouds and sun this afternoon. It will be a great day to get outside. Mostly sunny skies by this afternoon, though, and we are looking at a high of 87 degrees. Can't run a stray sprinkle for around the hours of 2 to 6. Otherwise, most locations are staying dry today, but we will be tracking some rain and even some thunderstorms come Sunday afternoon. I did make tomorrow an impact weather afternoon because of that threat for severe weather. I'll break down the timing of that with Futurecast hour by hour coming up in 15 minutes.
7:40, let's get you prepared for your weekend with First Warning meteorologist Cam Tran. Cam, today we're going to be really warm. This is the summer-like temperature we're getting. Tomorrow, we start to go into another season. We're getting everything.
Yeah, we're going to get severe storms, and then we're going to go straight to winter. So a lot going on. So let's focus in on the weekend. Today, great weather. It will be warm, though, with a high of 87 degrees. We do have a slight chance of a sprinkle this afternoon, but really don't let that chance of rain hamper your plans. Tomorrow, impact weather, though, because of strong to severe thunderstorms moving through tomorrow afternoon. Definitely the nicer of the 2 weekend days. Here's a look at your 12-hour forecast for folks in Daytona Beach. Lots of sunshine today. We'll see a high right around 84 this afternoon, and then temperatures will be slow to decline, and we'll be seeing some areas of fog overnight. Enjoy the sunshine and warmth today because, boy, the bottom drops out next week. Strong cold front comes in late Sunday night into Monday, and that's going to bring the coldest air of the season to Daytona Beach on Tuesday morning. Folks in Daytona Beach expect a low of 39 degrees. On Wednesday, a low of 43. So bone-chilling cold heading our way. I'll talk more about the storms for tomorrow and time it out with you with Futurecast coming up in less than 10.
Along with Team WESH 2 and Camp, I know you all had a blast yesterday.
It was a lot of fun, a very family-friendly event. Lindsay Sablon was there reporting live as I did the switch. First Warning meteorologist Eric Burris was also there. We did a special forecast for those folks. And you know what? You mentioned earlier, it's going to feel like Christmas.
Yes.
Chad, Leslie, thank you for the invite. Tons of fun.
What a blast.
It was a blast. But guess what? Big changes are on the way.
I don't know where my coats are. I need to find them.
You and everyone in Central Florida needs to find their coat because look at this. We do have some impact weather in the forecast. 2 impact days, in fact. So we'll start off with the first impact day. That is tomorrow. It's mostly in the afternoon with a line of showers and thunderstorms that could pop up late in the afternoon, and an isolated, meaning 1 or 2 of those could be on the strong to severe side. So that's our first impact weather day. The second one will be Tuesday morning because the temperatures are trending even colder now. In Orlando, we're looking at low of 40 degrees, but wind chills will be down into the 30s in the metro and even 20s for areas north and west. So that is brutally cold and dangerously cold conditions, hence another impact morning for Tuesday. Let's first start off with tomorrow's impact weather. Tomorrow morning, we're going to wake up to some fog. So as you're heading out to those sunrise services, expect very low visibilities and could see some light mist or a few showers as well. But the reason why we made it impact weather is we could see some thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, which 1 or 2 could be on the stronger to severe side. Here's a look around 2 o'clock. A few pop-up storms out towards Lake as well as Seminole and Orange and Osceola counties around 4 to 5 o'clock. Look how the intensity picks up. So that's why we're watching for the threat of severe weather for tomorrow. By 6 o'clock, we're still looking at a few showers and thunderstorms around. It'll be pushing off to the east. So that's round 1 of rain. That's ahead of the front. The second round is actually with the frontal boundary itself. That's the front cold front. This will be arriving about 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow night and into the overnight hours early Monday. And that could bring in a few showers. Not expecting anything severe with that second line moving through. Now, impact weather will be from 2 to 6 tomorrow. We could see some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms with damaging winds and hail being the biggest threat. Once that strong cold front moves through, we will see the coldest air of the season arriving by Tuesday morning with lows in the 30s and 40s, and we will be nearing records, guys. Ocala will drop down to 33. Your record low is 31. Sanford, your record low is 38, will drop down to 39 Tuesday morning. And even Orlando, I just bumped it down to 40 Tuesday morning, and your record low is 39. So this is very rare cold. On top of that, we're looking at some frost, especially Tuesday. It's mostly going to be up in Marion County as well as Sumter counties, but interior portions of Flagler and Volusia County could see some frost as well. Live look outside this morning. This is a nice calm shot as you take a look at the Space Coast. We're currently in the mid 60s, 67 right now in Sanford, though, and 66 in Leesburg. Today will be the complete opposite. We are looking at highs in the upper 80s today, so enjoy the warmth before that big frontal system moves through by early next week. Taking a look at our satellite and radar, just a few clouds out this morning. Otherwise, gorgeous sunshine today. Get outside. 12-hour forecast showing a wonderful day to get out and about with a high of 87 in the city. Beautiful. I do have a stray shower possible this afternoon, but don't let that hamper any of your plans. Once again, here's a look at your Central Florida certified most accurate 7-day forecast. We are going to warm up this weekend and then cool down significantly for next week. Here's a look at the inland forecast. Now let's take a look at the coast. You too will see that big cool down. Look at that, a low of 39 degrees in Daytona Beach come Tuesday morning and a low of 43 on Wednesday morning there along the coastline. So very chilly conditions, and we are looking at a cold week ahead for the rest of the work week next week as well. Christina.
Let's get one final check of our forecast with First Warning meteorologist Cam Tran.
Warm and sunny weather on this Saturday. We'll see a high temperature of 87 degrees. A stray shower if possible, but most locations will remain dry. However, big heads up impact weather for Sunday afternoon, though. Tomorrow between the hours of 2 and 6, we could see an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm with the biggest threats being damaging winds and hail. That's ahead of our next strong cold front that will be moving through. Behind that cold front, Christina, chilly air for Tuesday. Another impact morning for Tuesday because of that bone-chilling cold temperatures. Lows will be in the 40s, but will feel like the 30s in some areas north and west. Wind chills down to the 20s.
Certainly on a roller coaster, Cam. Thank you, and thank you for spending part of your Saturday morning with us. The Today Show is next. We'll see you in 30 minutes for another update on that breaking news.